All right. How we doing?
Doing well.
So how can I help you today then?
Looking at generally how I can improve beyond what I'm already doing,
Okay.
and just to see where I'm at,
Okay.
because it's been a while since I've been properly like invigilated or assessed and
Okay.
stuff like that.
You said about an assessment. Is that right? You still
Yeah,
happy
yeah.
with that?
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Are you happy with SatNav first?
Yes.
And then follow signs after that?
Yeah, sounds
Yeah?
good.
Okay. So what we can do here is we can set the SatNav, and that is gonna bring us to West Swindon.
Okay.
Okay. So you know how it works, right?
Sat nav.
That's it.
Yeah, just a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just basically follow the blue line that you see in there.
Caution, restricted access on the route.
That's the route that we're following.
Now turn
Okay.
left.
And the arrow is the car.
Okay.
Yeah, just like we done before, but we're just doing assessment because it's been a while. We see what comes up and then we can take it from there.
Okay.
Yeah. Any questions before we go?
No.
All right. When you're ready, then let's drive off. In the meantime, I'll take in some notes as well. Yeah.
Okay.
Please turn right at 200 yards and then leave the roundabout at the first exit. Now turn right and then leave the roundabout at the first exit. Now turn left. Please leave the roundabout at the third exit. Now turn left. Please leave the roundabout at the first exit. Please leave the roundabout at the first exit.
test then in the end?
I was just constantly on the website and just waiting for it to pop up, and then eventually it did.
Still in Chippenham, yeah?
Yeah, I'm quite sure.
Feeling more confident this time?
Yeah, I felt that like when I first had it, it was really stressful, but like now that I've actually had the test and I know what it's like, it's kind of less stressful.
Okay.
So I kind of know what to prepare for.
All right.
At least that's what I think.
Okay. Good experience now.
Yeah. That's one way to put it, I guess.
Yeah. Good experience, yeah?
Yeah. I mean, the thing that, like, I didn't lose much confidence from it because the guy said to me that, like, honestly, I do think you can drive. Like, you're capable as a driver.
Okay.
It's just, maybe because it's in a test condition, you're, like, you just got a bit stressed. And, you know, you couldn't, like, I don't know what word he used. He said something along the lines of that, like, he couldn't, like, do it properly or something.
Yeah. That's what I seen last time as well.
Yeah.
It wasn't a bad drive.
The second exit, then leave the roundabout at the first exit. Please leave the roundabout at the first exit onto A4311. Please leave the roundabout at the second exit. Please leave the roundabout at the second exit. Please leave the roundabout at the second exit, then leave the roundabout at the first exit. Please leave the roundabout at the second exit, then leave the roundabout at the first exit. Please leave the roundabout at the first exit. Please leave the roundabout at the second exit. Please leave the roundabout at the second exit.
How you feeling?
Hmm?
How you feeling?
Feeling okay?
Okay.
I think I didn't indicate at the right time earlier, but not feeling too stressed. I think one of the main things I've been like doing more is actually going when I need to go.
Okay.
Less hesitation.
Yeah, I agree with that. It's been an improvement on that, yeah?
Thank you.
Please leave the roundabout at the second exit.
Yeah. It's quite busy today.
Yeah, very. I used to drive down this way every few days because I was doing martial arts over in Cheney Manor.
Oh, right. You still go there?
No, not anymore.
Why not?
Just wasn't enjoying it that much, and I just wasn't preferring it to like what I used to do.
Now turn left.
But now I just go to Simply Gym.
Oh,
The
yeah,
one,
it's
the one
closer.
by the one by Morris's is a
Oh,
lot
nice.
closer.
Nice. How's that?
Really enjoying it. I've got a
Roundabout at the
PT.
second
See?
exit.
Well, he's a mate of mine, but like he's still a PT.
Okay.
So like, learn a lot from him.
What are you learning then?
Just basic nutrition and diet and stuff like that. That's mostly where I lack. The workouts I know like the back of my hand.
Please leave the roundabout at the second exit.
indicate.
That's it. That's it. Yeah. Good.
Oh yeah, I was just
Please leave the
gonna...
roundabout at the second exit.
In here, we need the right lane to go straight ahead. Yeah.
Okay.
Please leave the roundabout at the second exit.
Yeah, it's definitely when I'm unfamiliar with the area, when I don't know the lanes, I get
Okay.
completely thrown off.
Please leave the roundabout at the second exit.
Roundabouts, I'm starting to think I know a bit, like, you know. It's like trajectory, you know, like if they're in that bit,
Yeah.
you should go then, because by the time you're at that bit, they're already turning.
That's right.
Or
It's,
relativity, if that's the right word, something like that.
That's right.
Yeah.
Maybe blockers. Yeah.
Please leave the roundabout at the second exit. Please leave the roundabout at the second exit.
Can't imagine being a learner lorry driver. I'd be way too stressed.
You think?
Oh, like, it's just such a huge thing to be driving. Especially those ones that are like, you know, the massive trailers.
Articulate ones.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not bad, you know. It's not bad.
You saying that from experience?
Yeah, it's not bad. It's actually easy, I
Leave the
think.
roundabout at
Yeah.
the second exit.
You can actually see everything, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Please leave the roundabout at the second exit. Please leave the roundabout at the first exit and then immediately turn right. Please leave the roundabout at the first exit and then immediately turn right.
And now let's carry on straight ahead. When you get to the roundabout, turn left is the first exit.
Okay.
Now turn right.
Left, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not saying that like I forgot, I was just like making sure.
That's right. And now after the bend,
Hmm.
you pull in on the left when it's safe, yeah?
Okay.
about 2 car lengths.
Okay.
All right. How are you feeling?
I think, like, as much as I love doing the mirrors and I move my head a lot more now instead of just doing my eyes, I think there were bits where I did it too early
Okay.
or I did it too late.
Okay.
Um,
Anything that you think you have improved on since last time? Last lesson? Or the last test?
kind of, I don't know how to say it, but like, you know, the general idea of where I am
Okay.
or what I'm doing when I'm driving.
Okay.
Like, kind of the general idea of like signal mirror maneuver
Okay.
and stuff like that, and like knowing where to look, when to look. More is decisiveness the word, like, or like when I'm at a roundabout, if I see an opportunity, I'm going for it.
Okay.
You know, like there might have been a few times where I was like quite kind of crawling a bit, like I was a bit slow, but when I saw the opportunity, I'd just go instead of just like waiting, stopping first because I feel like it's safer to do.
Yeah.
You know.
I would say since last time, it's definitely improved. You're not hesitating as much like you used to be. Remember before you used to stop, wait for
Yeah,
nothing,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
So that is good. Yeah.
Yeah.
But is there anything else that you think has happened and you think, oh, I knew that, I should have done that?
Parts with indicating.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. What do you think about that?
Yeah. There are times when I'm not too sure when to indicate, and then there's
Okay.
times that I'm like, there are times that I'm like certain I should indicate.
Okay.
Like, the things that throw me off are like when it's straight on a roundabout,
Okay.
or like it's nearly straight, and I'm like, should I do right anyway because
Okay.
it's like I'm turning into it.
Okay. So
Or-
you're aware of that.
Yeah.
So that's good. At least you're aware of it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But now let's talk about it. Let's say this is the roundabout,
Yep.
and this is the second roundabout we're gonna talk to. Yeah. About. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like now we got an exit. We're coming from this way. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is at 12 o'clock, right?
Yeah.
So if this is at 12 o'clock and you're coming from this way, what are you indicating?
You gonna indicate right?
You indicate left once you pass this 9 o'clock. The 9 o'clock. Once you pass the 9 o'clock, which is the left exit, first exit, because you're not going first exit, right?
No.
You're going 12 o'clock, yeah? Straight
Yeah.
ahead. So what you do is, from here, you're going around, is when you pass this exit here, which is the left,
You indicate left.
you indicate left because you're going straight. So
Yeah.
anyone that is on the other side, 12 o'clock, going maybe ahead or maybe straight, what they do when they see you indicating left?
They know you're going
That's
that way.
right.
Yeah.
So have you noticed that when you're coming towards the roundabout, or when you're going towards the roundabout, what you're doing is you're indicating right from here, 6 o'clock. So when you indicate 6 o'clock, from 6 o'clock,
Mhm.
indicating right, what is the 9 o'clock gonna do?
It's gonna like show that you're going that way. Like,
When
no
you,
way. Say that again. Sorry.
when you're indicating from here,
Yeah.
right, but you're going 12,
Yeah.
but you're indicating right. You're telling 9 o'clock that you're going right. Or maybe you turn. So when you're indicating right, what are you gonna do? It's 2 lanes, imagine 2 lanes.
They're not gonna go. Oh no, they would go.
They will pull in front of you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Can you see what indicator does? Misleading, basically.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is why it's important. Basically, you need to know where you're going.
Mhm.
And if you do know where you're going, look at the roundabout, look at the layout. Look how it's spread out. And then, this is what it is when you indicate right. So we should indicate right. Now you understand why.
Yeah.
Make sense? So when you're here, that's when you indicate, right?
Mhm.
To go 12 o'clock, yeah? So let's talk about this too. You're coming from here.
Mhm.
This is where you come from, 6 o'clock, yeah?
Okay.
Now the exit, you go one here, which is the 9 o'clock, and you go the second exit. It's this way.
Mhm.
It's past 12 o'clock.
Mm.
It's past the 12 o'clock, right? Yeah?
Yeah.
So that is turning right.
Okay.
So if you're coming from here and you're going second exit, then yes, your indicator right must be on, right?
Mm.
Because you're going around. So it makes sense, you're turning right.
Mm.
But when you pass this exit, it works the same way. That's when you indicate left in here.
Mm.
Because if you indicate left here, there's no other exit that you can take. So that shows that you're going that way. So anyone on this side will know that's where you're going. Unless your indicator's still on and you're planning to do a U-turn and go back. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
So this is how it works, basically.
Mm-hmm.
You got any questions on that?
No, not
Yeah?
at all.
So when it's past 12 o'clock, it's a right turn. When it's 12 o'clock, it's going straight ahead. Indicate left only when you pass 9 o'clock. Make sense?
Yeah.
This is how it works.
Yeah.
Just to avoid anyone pulling in front of you.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. And now let's go through things that came up through basically the assessment. Yeah.
Sure.
The mirrors. When you're merging. Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, we want to make sure we're checking all in general. Mainly when you're slowing down. I seen you checking more the central now, which is good. But there's sometimes you're forgetting it, you know?
Yeah.
Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep an eye on there as well. Shoulder check. You're changing lane. What's the shoulder check? If you go your shoulder
Yeah.
and you're checking, that's what you're doing. You're doing this. It's a bit like you're looking through. There's anything? That makes sense?
Yeah.
Because it's like in here. We're starting here, we're about to drive off. Now, because we're not moving, it's gonna be a blind spot. You're not moving. When you're driving and coming here, meeting situation, you let the car go, you're still on the move, right? So it's not a blind spot because look, I'm looking behind, I'm driving forward. What's gonna happen? There's a car in front of us.
You're hitting into it,
That's
yeah.
it. How do you know you're gonna hit it if you're looking like that?
Because you're not keeping your eyes on the road.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're gonna be looking like that. Shoulder check, just like that. Yeah. You're driving. You don't know your checks. Now who is on the side? No one. It's a second. Now I'm looking ahead again. Moving on the side. I'm going. I'm moving back. Same thing. One is on the side. Can you see that I'm doing that? It's good enough for you to see what's coming because you check the mirror. Central right. Who's on the side? I'm moving on the right. Center left. Who's behind? Who's on the side? Moving behind. And I'm checking as I go, kind of. Or you can check before you even go. As long as it's safe. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Shoulder check. Yeah? That happened a few times as well. On the merging point as well. On the merging point, you know, check the mirrors and who's behind.
Okay.
Who's on the side. Yeah?
Yeah.
So you know what's coming. You don't get surprised basically. Yeah? Speed. There was a point that you were going 36 on the 30. This is when you were slowing down. It was very quickly. So in that case, when you see a sign of the speed, what do? Do you go past and then slow down? Or you slow down before that?
You slow down before.
That's right.
No.
So can you see why?
Yeah.
Yeah? Do you notice that when you're doing it?
Yeah, it's just that element of like, I don't know if it's my feet, I don't know if it's like just my general, like, I can't, I'm not trying to make excuses, but I'm trying to mean that like, sometimes I'm just not aware of the speed, sometimes like I'm trying to keep up with it.
In that case, yeah, how far should you look then? You think if you look ahead as far as you can, that will help you?
Probably, yeah.
And that's where the planning comes in. You go plan once you looked. In this case, that roundabout. We know M4 is on the right. How do we know it's on the right? Because we're looking from here. And it's the same thing you're doing when you're driving. Now we know we're going M4 example. Now, once you know it's M4, now you're looking at the sign. Where direction? What direction? Is it third exit? Is it second exit? Perfect. Now, I know it's on the right. Now, I know what I need to do. Center right, indicate right, and then get a position. The speed slowing down, the looking. There's no one. Go around. Coming off, center left, indicate left. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You go a plan. Yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
It's only when you're looking as far as you can. Make sense?
Yeah.
And signaling correctly, we said that.
Okay.
Because, you're indicating right when you're going straight, 12 o'clock. But we spoke about that on this roundabout, yeah?
No.
Lane discipline. There are sometimes that you're going in the middle. Sometimes you stay in your lane, but sometimes you're going on the other side. You want to try and avoid it. What happens if you go on the other side of the road? Because
Well,
it's two lanes, isn't it?
Yeah, it confuses other drivers.
Confuse our drivers.
Is just a danger for where,
Yes.
like, if you're going between them
Okay.
and nobody will know where you're going.
That's right. Also, what could happen behind you if you move lane like that without knowing what's there?
Yeah, someone could go into you.
That's right. So you can see the reason behind that, yeah?
Was that over by? I know one point I did it was the roundabout by Gorse Hill,
Yeah, okay.
and I think I can vaguely remember where I was like in my head. I was like, oh shit,
Okay.
but
So sometimes if when you're driving, you want to be like, it's like focusing the whole time.
yeah,
You can't switch off. Does that make sense?
yeah,
It's being a bit of proactive as well,
mm,
Trying to anticipate things.
mm,
Is when it happens, then it's too late.
mm-hmm,
Yeah?
mm,
Because I was watching when you were going in and out. And I was thinking, maybe you're aware, but maybe not.
mm,
Yeah? But then I was like watching if we're looking, but then you're not looking. Yeah? So
mm.
when you're not looking, that's where you get surprises. The car next to you.
mm,
Maybe
mm.
what could happen then in that case then when you then hit the car?
Well, danger, just
That's right. And then what's gonna happen to the bill that's gonna come to you?
yeah,
What's gonna happen there?
too much to pay.
You see that?
Yeah,
Can you see why it's important to look?
Mhm.
It's only like a quick look. It's 2 seconds. 2 seconds only.
mm-hmm,
Just avoid that accident. Alright?
mm.
And pulling on the roundabout, that was good.
Okay,
It wasn't slow. It was good speed, like active.
okay,
All right. And there was a pedestrian bit that you stopped and you passed the line. Did you realize that one?
Was that was Gorse Hill, wasn't it?
Yes. 'Cause
Yeah.
I seen you were looking.
I was not sure, like, if I was like leaving enough of a space, because I know in that part,
Okay.
because they were just in front of me,
Yes.
where I was like, I could go behind them, but then I'd be in the way of the
Okay.
pedestrian crossing,
Okay.
and then by the time I stopped, they had already gone, and then I
I
was like,
see.
oh, then I'll go, but then, yeah, I was already crawling a bit, so then I was in that space.
That's right.
That, like, I'm aware of that, yeah.
That's right.
And when beforehand, I
So-
wouldn't have.
This is where anticipating comes in again.
Yeah.
So you're seeing that, you're thinking maybe. So be ready to stop behind. If they do go, then you can go.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
otherwise you pass it. And what happens when you pass it?
It's just an obstacle.
That's
It's an
right.
obstacle away, yeah.
That's right. So it's
And it's
not,
illegal.
it's not ideal.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the amber lights as well. Amber light. We had a few amber lights, right? That you're kind of going fast through it. Remember?
Yeah, that was over by Greenbridge.
Yes, there was few there.
Yeah.
All the way, basically all the way here.
Really?
It was about 3
Jeez.
from what's in here. Where basically you're approaching quite fast. Then you see the amber light, then you carry on.
Mm.
So ideally, you wanna kind of release the gas, right?
Yeah.
Be ready to stop.
Yeah.
So if you are ready to stop, yeah, you know what the line is.
Mm.
Now, if you're looking behind, you know what's behind. Now, what you do with the brake, now you're slowing down already.
Yeah.
Because you know that's going to change. You're not going through it. Sometimes it's amber. If it's amber 2 seconds, it's fine.
Yeah.
If it's 3 seconds and plus, that means it's too late.
Mm-hmm.
If it changes when there and there when you're passing it, that's fair enough. If it changes and you're driving past it, that's going to change. And maybe what else can happen then if you pass that? Do you reckon somebody will pull out and carry on?
Yeah, because sometimes, like, at the same time, like, you know, once that one goes orange,
Yep.
amber, I mean,
Yeah.
then the other ones are going amber, and then they go green while that one goes red.
Right. That's right. What
So then-
happens then?
Then someone will immediately pull out.
That's right. Then what's going to happen to you then?
They'll hit into me.
That's right.
Yeah.
You're gonna have any way to escape or not?
No.
That's it. Then how are you gonna go to work? Yeah? Is that gonna affect your bill?
No.
You know? How you
I've
gonna
already
get-
got enough things to pay for.
Oh, right. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Are you gonna be able to go to work if you get hit or maybe have an accident?
Probably not.
How about if you get injured?
Yeah.
You're gonna spend time in the hospital.
Yeah.
You fancy that?
No.
No? Okay. So that's the things that we need to look out for, yeah?
Yeah.
Clearance. Too close at the runabout. There was a car by the Swindon College. When you were doing it, you were like, maybe, I don't know, this much away from it. Have you noticed that? It was
Swindon
right.
College.
That's right. It was right there on the right. They were turning right. We were going straight.
Okay.
You noticed that? It was less than a
Now
meter.
that I think
that one.
about it, yeah. Yeah.
It was definitely less than a meter.
Okay.
Yeah? That's close too, right?
Mm.
How can we know? Do you know what's the car there?
I saw it, but like it was once I was passing that I realised it was turning right, and I was like, oh, why?
Right.
After seeing 3 cars go straight past,
Okay.
it has to be that one just when I go that it starts turning.
Right. Okay.
You
Okay.
know, so
In that case, how can we avoid that? There's
I
something
could have
that-
looked ahead.
We can look ahead, but something that we said already before. Let's start with M. That is on the side.
Oh, mirrors.
That's it. That tells you. Right now, look at this car. Yeah?
Yeah.
If anything comes on the side, it
Mm.
will be in the mirrors.
Mm. Oh, that one's parking up.
That makes sense?
Yeah, it does.
It's only the mirrors that tells you what's coming.
Mm.
Shoulder check as well if you want to. Ideally, will
Mm.
help.
Mm.
Make sense?
Yeah.
And then there was something that happened as well that was like driving on the right. Yeah, you're driving on the right lane. It was 2 lanes. They're all going straight. Is there any reason why you think you had done that? Was there any reason? to
Where
that?
was that again?
It was by Swindon College. That was one. And it was another one coming down here. When then you have to move to the right to go straight to the roundabout. Remember that one?
Yes.
You know, by Meads roundabout,
Yeah.
you're driving on the right
Mhm.
when it came off, right?
Yeah.
Remember, we have to stop in the middle of the road to then move to the left.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was one.
Okay. I'm not too sure.
Because you have to choose the right lane to turn right at the roundabout, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Then you finish on the right. So that was good.
Mm.
But then, is it a good idea to move back to the left?
Yes.
Why is it a good idea?
When it's safe to.
Okay. Was this safe?
Probably not.
Probably not, yeah? There was few gaps. There was few gaps in there on the left. So, when you have 2 lanes, you must go back to the left, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it's like a normal drive,
Mm.
yeah? You must be on the left because if you're driving on the right, what's the right for?
Turning right.
As well, yeah. And,
Going straight.
yeah, there's that as well. But the right, what is it for? When the left is going too slow, what do you do?
Overtaken.
That's right.
All right.
So the right is for overtaking.
Mm.
So you don't want to drive on the right if you have the left available.
Yeah.
Makes
Okay.
sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah?
Mhm.
Any questions on that?
No, nothing really comes to mind.
Okay. And also, what's the correct order to check your mirrors before you signal?
Well, if I remember, I thought it was so I look in front,
The
then rear, then
the
rear
correct-
view,
The correct order to check your
and
mirrors
then left.
before you signal.
Before I signal,
Yeah. If you turn in left, what mirror are you checking?
the left mirror,
Which
But-
one first?
but rear, isn't it?
That's it. And then?
Then left.
That's right. If you turn it right,
Sensor, then right.
that's right. And then what do you do when you check the mirrors? After you check the mirrors,
You indicate.
that's it.
What was I doing?
There were sometimes you're doing signal, no mirrors.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. So it's basically mirrors and signal, right?
Mm.
Mirror. Remember the MSPSL?
Yeah.
What's the MSPSL stand for?
Mirror signal position. No.
Mirrors,
Mirror.
signal,
Yep.
position, speed, and then look.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So mirrors, there's always two, right?
Yeah.
Mirrors. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then signal. Make sense?
Yeah.
And pull in front of you. Pull in front of the car at the roundabouts. There was a roundabout by Swindon College. There was a Mini, I can't remember the brand. There's a black Mini one.
Mm-hmm.
And you were going, you had a certain speed, but the car was quite close. But you decided to go anyway.
Okay.
Basically, when you left the roundabout, the car was right close behind. Do you see that?
Mm.
Do you notice that?
I didn't.
Okay.
I have to be honest, I didn't.
Did you see the car coming out?
I did, yeah.
Okay.
But
Good.
I didn't notice it was that close.
Right,
Yeah.
right. How can we judge it then?
I think it's because sometimes I don't know where to like kind of what to prioritize sometimes.
Okay.
Like if I need to prioritize my mirrors, if I need to prioritize what's in front of me,
Okay.
prioritize my speed.
What can we use to follow the steps then? Remember what we said now? Once you've done your mirrors,
Yeah.
once you've done your signaling, if you have to, yeah? Once you've done your position, once you've done your speed,
Mm-hmm.
now you have the looking. Once you look now, let's say in that case, there was nothing at 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
That car was coming from the right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? This is what we're giving priority to.
Yeah.
So now if you see they pass the line, they're coming towards you, that is already late to go. Does
Okay.
that make sense?
Yeah, yeah.
Because they passed the line. So that's your reference now. If they have passed the line,
Mm-hmm.
that means they're coming.
Mm-hmm.
And they're indicating right as well. That's
Yeah.
what they were indicating, right? Yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
So now they pass the line, now they're coming. Now they're almost halfway. So it's dangerous to go on it.
Mm.
And this is what we're giving priority to. So that's what we're waiting for. Make sense?
Yeah, yeah.
They pass the line, they come in. We won't make it. We might as well start slowing down.
Yeah.
Looking in the mirrors, isn't it? Making sure nobody's coming through. And if anyone does, you know how much we need to brake.
Yeah, yeah.
Make sense?
Yeah.
All right. And mirror coming off. As we said, every time, central left, then indicate.
Yeah.
You know, when you pass 9 o'clock, anywhere you go, any exit, central left, indicate coming off.
Mm-hmm.
Who's behind? What's the cyclist example?
Yeah.
And then signal off. Yeah? Planning ahead, look ahead. Make sure you look ahead and you know what's coming.
Mm.
Yeah?
Yep.
And speed towards the roundabout. You need to slow down, have a good speed,
Mm-hmm.
because otherwise what happens?
Well,
Can you control the car if you're
No.
going fast?
No.
That's why. So you can see the reason behind that. Yeah? Make sense?
yeah, yeah.
Shoulder check that we said, yeah? Also TNT with the lorry. There was a lorry that we went quite close.
Oh, okay.
If you're close, do you think they can see you in the mirrors?
Oh, I didn't think of that. No.
Yeah?
No.
They can't see you. If they can't see you, what's happened if they're reversing back?
Crash.
That's right. If you can't see the mirrors, they can't see you.
Mm.
It's just that. So it's serious, isn't it? Yeah?
Yeah.
So this is what it is for today.
Okay.
But what we do is we do the reflected logs and we carry on with the lesson. So we make sure we basically fix in
Okay.
to get you ready for the test. All right?
Yeah.
Thanks
Sounds
for
good.
coming.